2017 predictions, what's going to happen, and do feel free to go to digitalworkplacegroup.com and see the view that I've got on how I performed in 2016, as well as a bit more detail on the predictions for 2017. So, prediction number 1. Digital workplaces seize on AI, artificial intelligence, in the digital workplace. I revised this one from digital workplaces make tentative steps into AI in pursuit of the intelligent workplace, and effectively upgraded this one because I think AI is going to become really important within the digital workplace in 2017 in ways that I think will probably challenge us a little bit, because I think it's going to probably move at a pace quicker than we're used to. Think of apps like web direction or from A to B, driving. The intelligence is already there in the consumer space, and increasingly is going to be coming into this concept of the intelligent workplace. So that's prediction number 1. And prediction number 2 is the focus shifts from firing up technology to changing behavior and culture. Increasingly, what I hear is that organizations see turning on the technology, whether it's SharePoint, Office 365, Jive, Workplace by Facebook, etc., as hygiene factors. The real key is changing behavior and changing culture. And I've had this confirmed from all of the major tech providers as well. That's their biggest change as well. So it's less about getting the technology working and all about changing behavior and culture. And that's just going to intensify next year. So number 3, if we can move to it. Yep. Digital workplace strategy, excuse me, takes a central role. Increasingly, what I see happening is that organizations are thinking forward in terms of roadmaps. Workplace 2025, Workplace 2022, future of work. And taking a strategic view is really essential for any organization taking its digital workplace journey seriously. So I think it's a great thing to see the arrival of thinking and deep strategic work as part of what you're doing. Number 4, intranets keep getting better and stronger. I think it's probably almost going on for 20 years that people have predicted that intranets are going to disappear. However, they keep getting stronger, they keep getting better. If anything, they're now considered an absolute core essential, a front door into the digital workplace. As an example, on the blog post from Nationwide, who launched a terrific intranet. You could also look at Estee Lauder, a similar story. So it's not that the digital workplace replaces intranets. It's an intranet is an essential part of your digital workplace. Next one, number 5, the center of gravity for work moves from the physical to the digital. Work used to be a place that you went to. Now it's something that you do. And work essentially has already left offices, and increasingly it's into mobile environments, frontline roles, etc. And I think just because we can't see the digital workplace, but we can see the physical workplace, where we remain attached to the physicality of work. But actually the center of gravity has shifted. As the CEO of Accenture said, their offices, and there's 330,000 people in Accenture, are tactically useful and strategically irrelevant. And I think that's going to intensify in 2017. Number 6, public organizations transform their digital workplaces. By that I mean governments, parliaments, international NGOs, not-for-profit sector. We're working closely with a lot of these organizations in different parts of the world, and they are on a journey of digital transformation. And if you're in the corporate world, think and recognize what's happening, because they control the regulatory systems, the infrastructure, in a way, the fabric that you work in. So I think that's a very exciting development. Number 7, leaders influence rather than control as leadership becomes digital. So as you try as a leader to develop digital presence rather than just physical presence, you need to shift from mandating and dictating to influencing. So that's the difference between telling people what to do rather than entering the conversations. There's a great example from Tim Hodges, who's the CEO of Deutsche Telekom in Germany, on the blog post all around what that really looks like. And I think this is a digital essential and something that we will be putting in front of senior executives at the Cisco visit that's happening in March. Number 8, quality search becomes common. One of the reasons I cite this one is the experience at Verizon, but also from Coca-Cola and EY. Search has been the poor relation of the digital workplace, and increasingly we're seeing better search results, quality search, becoming not a rare experience, but something that's becoming more common. I think that's going to intensify. And then when we move on to number 9, workplace by Facebook, the Facebook version of work, of what they use for work, disrupts the digital workplace industry. This is not a suggestion and an endorsement. What I'm saying is that they're getting 400 companies a day signing up to this service. And they've got organizations from the Singapore government with 150,000 people to tens of thousands of people working at Royal Bank of Scotland or Danone. Whether you like Facebook or don't like it for your organization, it's going to disrupt the industry. We're seeing Microsoft Teams, not quite sure where it leaves Jive, what it does to Slack. But Facebook is a huge entity, and this is going to energize the innovation and also probably improve the pricing, because they've got pretty attractive pricing on that product. And number 10 is digital literacy becomes an essential competence. So what's the digital IQ? What's the digital intelligence of your organization? And how do you raise the level of digital literacy inside your organization? So, was that 10 minutes, Beth?
I think you got it even